Okay, look. I realize that when the whole group multiplex split thing happened, I realize that people would be a little bit more up in the air in terms of how scheduling would revolve around those two trivia groups.
Wow, how do I follow that? I'm also exhausted. Haven't been oversaturated with matches. If anything, I actually would love a bit more, but
I would like to be able to have a little bit more space instead of just playing 4 trivia matches this month. It gets exhausting.
yeah, this is an interesting one. I didn't really want to face my boy already, but it's inevitable, and I feel the same way. If either of us win, if I win, I feel good, but if Joseph wins, I feel good that he's moved on.
I'm sorry. I'm a little exhausted. So what's gonna happen is that I'm gonna do my best and beat them all so that I can show you guys. So I'm sorry, Antonio. You're gonna have to go down. But even if I don't, Antonio wins. My teammate moves on in whatever picture this is. So win-win.
So this is an interesting situation where I really feel like this is about having fun, depending like kind of pushing each other to get better. So this is gonna be a fun match. Yes, I want to win. I don't want him to go down necessarily, but this is gonna be an interesting match, and I'm looking forward to it. So let's get right to it.
Hello there.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Fandom Fights. A very exciting match in this title picture. It's a civil war. It's a NetherRealm civil war. We got Joseph and Antonio going up against each other. Both great players. Hey, Joseph, when you win, you get scheduled more matches. So that's stop being so good, I guess. Antonio also having a great season. They play together on a team. Their team has been doing very well on their debut team, and both have been playing really well in singles as well. So I think this is a when you win and eventually you're that good, you got to play your teammate. It happens to the best of us. I'm excited though because these two guys are just really awesome. They were very cordial in the promos, which is, well, I guess Joseph did say you're going down. I don't know. Let's get into it, starting with round number 1. Here's how it's going to work. There are going to be 10 questions from 10 random categories in the realm of Fandom Fights. Each question is worth 1 point a piece. If you get all 10 questions correct, you're going to be issued a bonus question to you, only to you. You get 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the match. Players, any questions as we kick this one off? Okay. Your first question is going to come from the category of Pixar. In which Pixar film do characters travel to a city in an RV attached to a rocket? Whoa. That's pretty intense. Oh, man. A little bit under the weather. Didn't know until about 7 minutes ago, but as my son said, Papa, you look terrible. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Joseph.
Not sure. Toy Story 4?
And Antonio.
I almost thought that. The Incredibles. The Incredibles.
The Incredibles is correct. Your next question is coming in the category of the MCU. Who plays Joaquin Torres, a.k.a. the Falcon, in Captain America Brave New World?
Forgot this just got eligible.
This is true. This is true. This was a promotional item from the film, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Antonio.
Another movie I didn't really enjoy. Is it Danny Ramirez?
And Joseph.
I just scribbled RJ Seiler.
Danny Ramirez is correct. Your next question is in the category of Galaxy Quests. Which Galaxy Quests character frequently repeats the quote, "Thank the Maker"? Just so we're clear, my son can't speak, though he tries often. Oh, man, what a day. Nick's also feeling under the weather. He said, would you hate me if I asked you to solo host? I said, no, I wouldn't hate you. I would despise you. No, I'm just kidding. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Joseph.
C-3PO.
And Antonio.
Goldenrod, C-3PO.
C-3PO is correct. So Joseph's on the board. It's 3-1. Your next question is in the category of sci-fi icons. What is the name of the city on Cybertron where Orion and D16 work in Transformers 1? This is a good movie. Saw it in the theater, enjoyed it. Watched at home. Maggie fell asleep in the first 10 minutes. Woke up when it was over and went, huh? Transformers 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Antonio.
I haven't seen this one. I just made up a weird name. Cybertropolis.
And Joseph.
Cyber City.
Both incorrect. We're looking for Iacon City. Iacon City.
Oh, that's a weird name. Okay.
All right, guys. Your next question is in the category of epic adventures. In The Mummy, what does Evelyn do to stop Imhotep from creating a sandstorm to take out the plane carrying Rick, Jonathan, and Ardeth? I haven't rewatched this since we added it to Fandom, but it's a good one. It's been a while. It features Kirk's favorite actor, so that's fun. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Joseph.
She shows him a cat.
And Antonio.
Oh, she kisses him.
Kisses him is correct. So Antonio will widen the lead as we get into your next question, which is in the category of mixed bag. Which fandom film features characters floating in zero gravity, attempting to avoid spills of acid floating with them? You ever feel that way where, like, it's like the day before you're going to feel sick? That was me yesterday, because now I feel sick. And I felt fine when I woke up. I was tired, but I felt okay. And then I ate, didn't sit well. And now I'm just like, I have a fever. What's happening? What's happening? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Antonio.
Is it Alien Romulus?
And Joseph.
Maybe my favorite scene in the movie, Alien Romulus.
I would agree with that. Alien Romulus is correct. All right, your next question is coming in the category of Worlds of DC. In Wonder Woman, who gives Diana the last name Prince? Wonder Woman. What a film. Good film. And then there's like 20 minutes that suck. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Joseph.
Is it Steve Trevor?
And Antonio.
I forgot the name of the assistant. I think I just made up one. Is it Poppy or something?
Steve Trevor is correct.
Oh.
So Joseph cuts into that lead. Is 5-3. Your next question is coming in the category of horror icons. In 1984's A Nightmare on Elm Street, at what type of location does Nancy fall asleep the first time she is seen to dream about Freddy?
I'm sorry, you were cutting out for me. Could I get a technical repeat?
Sure. Technical repeat. Your question again in horror icons. In 1984's A Nightmare on Elm Street, at what type of location does Nancy fall asleep the first time she is seen to dream about Freddy? I had a very weird dream last night. I haven't even told my wife about this. I had a dream that my daughter was in a musical. But then we were all asked to be like parts of the musical. And I was asked to portray President Truman. It was like a sci-fi production. So I was very confused as to why I was being asked to form a old president. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Antonio.
School?
And Joseph.
I also said school.
School is correct.
Okay, cool.
Keeping pace. It is 6-4. Your next question comes in the category of DreamWorks animation. Who voices Flippy the Fish in Dogman? This is a movie about a dog's head being put on a man's body, and then he becomes a cop. It's made for kids. It's pretty bizarre. Pretty bizarre. 5, 4, 3.
I'll use a repeat, please.
All right, that is the first repeat for Joseph. Your question again. Who voices Flippy the Fish in Dogman?
I forgot this is eligible.
Yeah, it's actually not a bad movie. It's actually pretty good.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Joseph.
Ricky Gervais.
And Antonio.
Let's pick a random comedian. I said Pete Davidson.
Ricky Gervais is correct.
Oh.
If it's pronounced Gervais, I never knew that. There you go. 5-6 now. Joseph cutting into that lead. Your final question of this round is coming in the category of creature features. Who defeats Lord Noranaga in a sword fight at the end of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3? Terrible movie. Absolutely awful. Saw this when I was young and felt similar to the way I feel right at this moment. Nauseous, cold, but somehow hot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Antonio.
I don't know, 1 in 4 chance. I guess Leonardo.
And Joseph.
I also guess Leonardo.
Leonardo is correct. The one with the swords. Yeah, that's correct. So 7-6 coming out of round number 1. Joseph has 2 repeats remaining. Antonio has all 3. Both challenges are intact. As we get into round number 2, it's the wheel round. Here's how it's going to work. I'm going to bring in the wheel from wheeldecide.com. Each player is going to have a chance to spin the wheel. If they like what they spin, they can keep it, or they can choose to spin again, but they must keep whatever they spin the second time. Each question is worth 2 points apiece. Unless you check down the multiple choice, then it will only be worth 1. Stealing is available in this round. Any questions from the players? Okay. Categories on the wheel today are Wizarding World, James Bond, Galaxy Quest, DreamWorks Animation, Law and Order, Sci-Fi Icons, MCU, and DC. Antonio, you're in the lead. Do you want to spin or defer?
I'm going to go against my instinct and go first.
Okay. This is going to be your first spin, Antonio. Ooh, and it lands on opponent's choice.
Even that doesn't work. Fuck.
I need to give him James Bond.
Okay. All right, Antonio, are you ready for your questions in the category of James Bond?
We'll see.
All right. Your first question. What was the last James Bond film that was named after one of the characters?
Multiple choice.
All right. Your options are A, GoldenEye, B. Octopussy, C. Goldfinger, or D. Dr. No?
Octopussy?
That is correct for 1 point. Your next question. Who plays Tracy, the woman Bond marries in On Her Majesty's Secret Service?
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A. Maggie Smith, B. Diana Rigg, C. Julia McKenzie, or D. Joanna Lumley?
Can I repeat the options again, please?
Yep, your options again are A. Maggie Smith, B. Diana Rigg, C. Julia McKenzie, or D. Joanna Lumley?
C?
C is incorrect. Joseph, chance for a 1 point steal. Is it A. Maggie Smith, B. Diana Rigg, C. Julia McKenzie, or D. Joanna Lumley?
Diana Rigg.
That is correct for a 1 point steal. All right, Antonio, your next question. What country does the majority of the film You Only Live Twice take place in?
Japan?
That is correct for 2 points. All right, your fourth question. In Casino Royale, whose name turns out to be the password that transfers Bond's winnings?
Vesper.
That is correct for 2
Vesper's
points.
name.
And your final question in James Bond. In The Living Daylights, Bond and Kara discover that Kosov is buying and transporting what drug?
My roommate was watching this movie, and I think this is the scene, but let me just be safe with multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, opium, B, cocaine, C, heroin, D, meth.
It looks the same. I'm going to go cocaine.
That is incorrect. Joseph, chance for a 1 point steal. Is it A, opium, B, cocaine, C, heroin, or D, meth?
Opium?
That is correct for another 1 point steal. All right, so at the end of Antonio's spin, he gets his total up to 12, but with the steals, Joseph's at 8. So we will bring back the wheel. This is going to be the spin for Mr. Olivas. And it's one of those days. It's a double opponent's choice.
It wouldn't matter.
Antonio, you get to pick for Joseph.
Oh, jeez. Let's go Law and Order.
Okay. All right. Joseph, are you ready for your questions in Law and Order?
Let's hope so.
Your first question. Which Law and Order film features a company hiring street gangs to fight against the police? Five, four.
Just to be safe, multiple choice, please.
All right. Your options are A, Bad Boys Ride or Die, B, RoboCop 3, C, Rush Hour 2, or D, A Good Day to Die Hard.
RoboCop 3.
That is correct for 1 point.
Couldn't remember if it was 3 or 2.
That's fair. Your second question. Who composed the score for Beverly Hills Cop?
Harold Faltermeyer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question. Which airport does Die Hard 2 take place at?
Washington Dulles Airport.
That is correct for 2 points.
We have 10 minutes from there.
Your fourth question. In order to show off his shooting skills, what shape does Riggs make on the shooting paper in Lethal Weapon?
Multiple choice, please.
All right, your options are A, a heart, B, a smiley face, C, a triangle, or D, a cross.
Smiley face?
That is correct for 1 point. And your final question in Law and Order. In Bad Boys Ride or Die, when going to Fletcher's club, Mike and Marcus discover what hidden in the wall art that unlocks Howard's second video? Five, four.
Oh, multiple choice, please.
All right. Your multiple choice options are A, URL, B, a key, C, a QR code, or D, a cell phone.
A URL.
That is incorrect. Antonio, chance for a 1 point steal. Is it A, a URL, B, a key, C, a QR code, or D, a phone?
QR code.
That is correct for a 1 point steal. So at the end of round number 2, we have flipped. Joseph is now in the lead by 1 with 14. Antonio trailing with 13. So very close game as we get into round number 3. Here's how it's going to work. It's the betting round. I'm going to say the category. You're going to decide whether you want to bet 0, 1, or 2 on the question. If you get the question right, you gain the points you bet. If you get the question wrong, you lose the points you bet. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the round. Any questions from the players? Okay, first category you can bet points on is American Spies. Let's get bets, starting with Joseph.
I'll go 1 point.
Okay, and Antonio.
I'm gonna be risky, go 2.
Okay, your question in the category of American Spies. In Mission Impossible Fallout, what city does Ethan chase Walker through while being given directions by Benji? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Let's go to Joseph
Yes.
and Antonio.
Must want Paris.
Both are incorrect. We were looking for London.
I almost put that.
Oh,
So 13-11 is the score. It's a 2-point game. Next category you can bet points on is sci-fi icons. Let's get bets, starting with Antonio.
I gotta really go for it now too.
All right, and Joseph.
Keep it at 1.
Okay, your question in the category of sci-fi icons. In 2007's Transformers, which Autobot is the team's medic? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Let's go to Antonio
Jazz?
and Joseph.
Jazz.
Both are incorrect. We were looking for Ratchet. Ratchet.
God damn.
So Antonio loses another 2, goes down to 9, but Joseph only loses 1 at 12. It is now a 3-point game. Next category you can bet points on is the MCU. Let's get bets, starting with Joseph
2 points.
and Antonio.
2.
Okay, here's your question in the category of MCU. Who plays Mar-Vell in Captain Marvel? This is tense. I'm spooked. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Antonio
Annette Bening.
and Joseph.
Ben Mendelsohn.
Annette Bening is correct. That was a big swing there because Antonio now has the lead going up to 11. Joseph losing 2, going down to 10. So it is a 1-point game in favor of Antonio as we get into the next category, which is Galaxy Quests. Let's get bets, starting with Antonio.
Go on, 2.
And Joseph.
2 points.
All right, your question in the category of Galaxy Quests. Which Galaxy Quests film features the death of an admiral named Ozzel? Speaking of death, I think my stomach's perish. Very seriously. From all that work. 5, 4, 3, 2.
I'll use a repeat, please.
All right, that is the second repeat for Joseph. Your question again. Which Galaxy Quests film features the death of an admiral named Ozzel? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. He's down. Let's go to Joseph.
The Empire Strikes Back.
And Antonio.
He's as clumsy as he is stupid. The Empire Strikes Back.
That is correct. Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back, 13-12. It is still a 1-point game. 1 category remaining. And that final category is Fight Night. Let's get bets, starting with Joseph.
1 point.
Okay, and Antonio.
I also went 1 point.
Okay, all right. So here's the stitch. If both players hit or both players miss, the game will go to Antonio. If Joseph can hit while Antonio misses, Joseph will win the game. Your question in the category of Fight Night is, what is the first job that Julie gets after Miyagi begins living with her in the next Karate Kid? Terrible film. Was rewatching all these before the new one came out, and well, not rewatching. I'd only seen the first one up to that point, but my God, what a terrible film. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Joseph.
Think she's a janitor?
And Antonio.
Babysitter.
And your winner, Antonio Chavez, babysitter, was the correct answer. Excellent match from both players. Looked like Joseph was maybe taking it away in round 3, but that one swing on the MCU question put Antonio in a place where he could secure the victory. Really excellent match the whole way through. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much as we expected. These guys are both really good. They went toe-to-toe, went to the final question. It's pretty much exactly what we thought it was going to be, and it was excellent. So let's go talk to the players, see how they're feeling in the post-match interviews. Joseph, unfortunately, this one didn't go your way today, but like I said, I think you played really strong, caught up in round 1 when it was looking like Antonio was going to steal away the round, and then you ended up with the lead in round 2, getting some key steals. Just really excellent match all the way around. I mean, it's kind of what we expect at this point. You're very good at this, but really good. What are your thoughts?
I think I needed to be a little more focused. There were a couple of questions where I could have gotten if I had just thought a little bit more about, like the Incredibles question at the start. I'm like, dude, that's my favorite fandom movie of all time. And I'm like, I was thinking like spaceship, not like the ship, Omnidroid ship. You know what I mean? And like,
Yeah.
Oh, well, that round 3 was rough. That first, what was it? The London with Fallout. Yeah. My first thought was London, but then I thought, wait a minute, is that close enough to the Paris chase? No, I'm going to switch it to Paris. And I was wrong. So when the Transformers came up and I thought of Jazz first, but then I thought, no. I thought Ratchet first, I think. And then I switched to Jazz. But like, it was I was doing a mind game with myself that did not work either with Fallout. I tried switching it up and then it did not work either with Transformers.
It's fair.
And I meant to rewatch Captain Marvel. I feel like I should be embarrassed for not remembering Marvel, but I don't know. The movie doesn't make me feel too embarrassed. I don't know.
Yeah, that's
But
fair. That's fair.
that said, I'm trying to calculate with the scores. I think had I gotten Captain Marvel, I think I still would have lost because even though I would have had the lead in by the final question, there's a part of me that thinks that I would have bet a point and that would have made me go below Antonio
Sure.
because with that last question, I was thinking, okay, I know Antonio's way better than me, so I'm just gonna play it safe. And because I'm not gonna catch up to him, I just need him to miss.
Yeah,
So
it's
like
fair.
didn't work this time, but again, Antonio gets to move on. So like I don't I'm okay with that. Congrats, Antonio. That was really
Yeah,
good.
like you said, Antonio is moving on. We'll talk to him about who he's going up against, but could we possibly see you like maybe in the manager's seat or something, Antonio's next match? Like as you guys are teams, like what do you think?
I wouldn't I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. I we'll see. We'll see what happens. I won't make any promises.
That's fair. Joseph, it's always a pleasure having you. Thank you for being here. We'll see you next time. Antonio, great win. Unfortunately, had to come at the hand of you had to cut off your partner's hand, maybe in this analogy. I don't know. Good match. It was a good match. It was a lot of back and forth, and you pulled it out. You stayed calm and collected and cool. Very good. What are your thoughts on the match?
It's just the one thing that freaked me out. Like this is how in sync we are. Even our wrong answers were matching.
Yeah,
that's what
yeah, that's fair.
And I'm like, I didn't have the same train of thought he had, but I was like taking it as a positive. Like, wow, even with wrong stuff, we're still in sync. But it just pushes us to see where we have to go get. I looked at this as like a learning experience for both of us because even though it's about 1% to win, I still want us to get better as a team. So I always thought this is like almost like a sparring match, so to speak. I was calm, but at the same time, I was still like freaking out, even getting over opponent's choice and navigating through that. But I was glad to just be aggressive with the point betting, and then at the end, and then also coming up with MCU at the end. But yeah, it was very tense. I think you even said that earlier, and I was like, very tense. I wanted to win, but I would have been happy if Joseph won as well. But I did want to come away with the win and just keep getting better. I do feel like this points out stuff that I still need to get better at, but it feels good to come away with the win, especially hard fought like that, especially with opponent's choice. So this was a very good match, and I can't wait to see where I can hopefully keep getting better from here.
Yeah, Antonio, you are moving on in this picture. I don't know if I'm allowed to say who yet, so I'm not gonna.
Okay.
But I agree with you. I think this was a great match. I think you are getting better. I think we've seen that in teams and in singles, which is amazing because you've been doing this a long time. So the fact that you could still get even better with how well you've done in the past is pretty impressive. So, Antonio, congrats on the big win. We'll see you real soon with the next one.
Thank you.
All right, well, that's going to do it for us today at Fandom Fights. Thank you to Joseph and Antonio. Thank you to Nick for writing the match. I have been Tim. We'll see you guys next time with another match. Until then, have a great night.